All right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're tackling a phrase that you've probably heard a million times.
Yeah.
Sitting is the new smoking.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And honestly, it's kind of scary.
It is.
Like, I get a little nervous every time I hear it.
Yeah.
So we look at a video called Can Sitting Too Long Kill You?
Ooh.
With a little AI cardiologist warning thrown in there.
Oh, wow.
And see if this whole thing is legit
Okay, sounds good.
or if it's just a bunch of hype.
Yeah.
So I got to ask,
Yeah.
when did this whole sitting is the new smoking thing even become a thing?
It's like a catchy little phrase, right?
It is.
It kind of got started, I think back in the 2010s, when everyone was like doing those clickbait headlines. This was like prime clickbait material.
It makes sense.
Catchy, a little scary.
Yeah.
People clicked on it.
So it worked.
Yeah.
But was there any actual evidence to back it up?
So there were some early studies, and they showed a link between sitting for long periods and health risks.
Okay.
Like heart disease and weight gain. But the thing is, these early studies had limitations.
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't definitively prove that sitting directly caused these problems.
So it's not as simple as sit equals sick.
Right. It's way more complicated than that.
Okay, so where do standing desks fit into all this?
Everyone always asks about the standing desks.
Yeah.
So this 2024 Lancet study really dives into this.
Okay.
They compared the risks of sitting for a long time to the risks of actually smoking cigarettes.
I mean, that sounds like an important study.
Yeah.
So what do they find?
Well, they looked at a huge group of people, and they tracked their habits over a long period of time. What they found was that sitting for a long time, it wasn't great.
Okay.
But it wasn't as risky as smoking. In fact, they found that smokers were 8 times more likely.
8 times.
8 times more likely to develop lung cancer than people who sat for long periods.
Okay. So that's a pretty big difference.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
And I think it really shows that. Like, we should be mindful of sitting too much. But we also need to keep things in perspective.
So it's not like run out and buy a standing desk right now.
Right. I mean, some people find them helpful.
Okay.
But they're not a magic solution.
Gotcha.
And you can actually hurt yourself if you stand too much. So the real key is to move your body regularly.
So movement is key.
Yes.
So speaking of movement, I know the video mentioned a few exercises that can counteract sitting's effects.
Totally.
What were those again?
There are 3.
Okay.
And they're super easy to do, even if you're at a desk all day.
Okay.
The first one is just getting your blood flowing.
Okay.
The second one is improving your posture. And the last one is all about boosting your energy levels.
Okay. Those sound really useful. So we'll make sure to include all those in the show notes.
Perfect.
So big picture, what's the takeaway here?
I think it's a good reminder to think critically about the information we encounter. Just because something sounds catchy or scary doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah, just because it's a good headline.
Exactly. We should always look at the evidence and form our own conclusions.
Exactly. It makes you wonder, are there other truths we've just accepted?
Totally.
Without question.
Wow.
Other health myths are out there that we need to take a second look at. That's something to think about. Until next time, keep questioning and keep learning.